Well, you know what, the spring rains kind of here. A lot of times we talk about gutters and water infiltration into your house in the fall, but really in the spring it's just as important that that gutter system remains working properly, because there's a lot of stuff that comes off of trees. But even doing a little inspection of your house. So this is a house that's kind of checking out. So right here, so see how the downspout comes out, and you may not be able to tell, but it is sloping back towards the foundation, which really means your gutter system isn't doing much because the water's just coming out and dumping in. So you need to be able to extend that and get the water away from the foundation. That's the whole idea. Looking up on the at these gutters, and you can kind of see the drip lines on the front. That usually means water's been rolling over the top. Now that's a 6-inch gutter, so more than likely it's full of leaves or casings, seed casings or whatever it is. You can have covers put on the top of the gutters. Some of the covers will do more damage. Some of the ones that we used to sell back in the 70s and 80s. So there's a lot of companies that have a lot of nice covers that really work, but if you can stay after it, it's fine. But that gutter needs to remain free flowing, and that's what moves the water away from your foundation. The other thing, this spring when you're doing that award winning, you've been watching, garden shows all winter long, and you're ready to do that foundation planning, be careful that you don't change the grade, and be careful that you don't put so much loose soil in, because really what you want up by your foundation is clay. And we certainly have enough clay in central Indiana, but a clay plate for the first couple feet so that it slopes away. Quarter inch per foot for the first 10 foot would be ideal. But if you get in there and you make it so soft, the water, that's another place that water can get in. So coming around the side of the house, so this is great. So that's on the inside. So that means all the water is just coming out. And again, so this house isn't very well prepared. So looking at the neighbors, we're not really much better. So we have a downspout that is a bit askew. So it was fine, but now you have water going back against the foundation. And even windows, making sure those covers, the well is way too low. All the water is flowing right into the crawl space. And the problem is, water doesn't generally stay in the crawl space of the basement. Those problems go throughout the house, and that can be stink, the smell. It can be water vapor. So having that water system, and I know it's much more fun to talk about gardening stuff, but if you get that gutter system working properly, then you can move on to the fun things. But right now with the spring rains, making sure the gutters are flowing right, making sure that once it comes down the downspout, that it is well away from your foundation, and then it's on to spring.